welcome to the next edition of Sack to the Future. It is week 2. So, 48 hours removed from the Green Bay, Tennessee game, demolishing. I'm ready for my comeuppance. It's much different game here. I'm not as familiar with the Cardinals. They're not as rated as good as Green Bay. The Giants were in the NFL title game in '63, so this should be interesting. Of course, coming off my loss last night, the Bills and 49ers, well, it's a shame.
Yeah.
St. Louis Cardinals, New York Giants.
And here we go. Unofficially, this game is sponsored by Area 51.
Tonight, we answer the question, where in the world is Terrors 89? Stay tuned. At some point in the game, we'll have an answer for you. Unidentified source has confirmed his location.
Huh. That's a weird kick.
That was taken by Billy Graham-Brell on the goal line.
Take the ball out.
And only get out to the 22.
So they're doing a paving project at the nuclear power plant. And all I could say is, with the way they're doing it, there's bound to be a lawsuit somewhere because somebody's going to throw themselves in front of one of the machines.
Oh, there's a weird glitch on the sideline. My players have white numerals on white jerseys.
I saw that. I was like, that's interesting.
I was watching an older game. I was watching an older game on the Phantom Fighter channel from last season the other night. Yeah. And he, at one point, had a defensive player for, I believe it was the Lions. His arm was inside the ground, his left arm. And he wasn't moving at all. And Phantom's call was like, I think he's dead.
Sam Huff is trying to get the ball. But Triplett is just not letting it go.
Giant. The former Giant on the carry. Yeah, I remember you. Yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We'll have dinner in the city tonight.
Matter of fact, I think even in a regular...
Ooh, Sonny Randall on the
short. Oh, it was...
Come on, come on. Hold the ball.
I believe even during a regular play, your sideliners have white numbers.
Huh, that's weird. Of course, the uniform is all screwy because they don't have throwbacks for away kit jerseys for the Cardinals, for most teams.
Yeah. EA is just stupid.
Oh.
Get upfield.
All right, well, here's my thing about EA. We complain a lot, and rightfully so, because year after year they produce the same game with no updates.
Pretty much.
I mean, can anybody really tell whether we're playing Madden 18 or 19?
Besides from the graphics, barely, maybe not. Yeah. There might be some subtle graphic changes in terms of like the yardage thingy there that comes up at the beginning of the play.
There is one thing to be said though about being able to play a game with 1963 rosters. So the fact that they do let us edit, but even that over time is getting iffier and iffier because they've taken away various things like the 1980s helmets and stuff.
Yeah.
2K Sports has a creation suite for both NBA and WWE that is fantastic. And not only that, but you can upload images and stuff to be used in those games. So I'm just saying.
Yeah.
With that said, I'd also like to give preps to Sony, because something that lacks in 2K Sports is the amount of names that can be called, and Sony has hundreds of names for the baseball game that can be called out.
Maybe.
It's caught first. So what I'm saying is, if all the Sony and EA and 2K can get together on their creation centers, we can have a fantastic game where everybody is happy.
Mm-hmm. Hell, I remember one year where I was able to make a player in a football game, and they were able to say my name, and I mean, I don't know how popular Maloney is, but
Phil King goes the distance.
Now that they got my name out there, maybe they're going to
long game.
I wonder if I'll get any Docs fans out there. Probably not. Ooh. Come on, correct it, good enough, yes.
Oh. Well, not a good start. Had a couple good plays, but it's going to be a long season with the Cardinals, and this is their best of the 3 years that I'll be controlling them. But I was not given any favors in the schedule, that's for sure.
That's all right. Ooh, he almost came out.
Little Gambrell in the end zone this time. Tomorrow night was supposed to be the Patriots and Colts. However, it is Fair Week, and I will be at a parade that lasts about 3 hours and fireworks immediately following, so I will not be broadcasting tomorrow night.
Watch out for the carnies.
Yeah. I believe Phantom plans on running the Bears game tomorrow night. I'm not sure. Again, that score there between the Vikings and Texans, that's fake news. We will be doing a showcase game for the Vikings on Wednesday night. Thursday night will be the Colts and Patriots. And of course, tomorrow morning at some point, we've got Blast from the Past returning, Canton Bulldogs and the Buffalo All-Americans.
Listen, let's just face it. Most news out of Minnesota nowadays is fake news anyway, because of the representative there.
Ooh.
Wait, and as a matter of fact, wasn't that the representative that blocked Mr. Crowder today?
Yeah, I saw that. I do not believe that's legal.
No, according to a Supreme Court ruling
last week. Yeah. Well, regarding President Trump.
Mm-hmm.
So it'll be interesting to see if he decides to pursue it, or if others have been blocked by any politician. I don't care who they are. What's good for one is good for all.
Well, the concept is you work for the people, therefore you cannot censor or block them from
tweets.
Right. If you're going to use your Twitter as an extension of your political position, it's public information. So.
No, with the pass complete, Charlie Johnson trying to get something going after the first drive was 3 and out.
Ooh.
Jackie Smith with the reception. He turns upfield for first down.
Jackie Smith. We're going to tackle Jackie Smith so hard that the color runs out of his jersey. Or the numbers.
Okay.
Haha.
I thought you were going to make some kind of reference to his Super Bowl 13 drop. So we're going to tackle him so hard he drops the ball.
But we'll go with that too. I mean, I didn't know the player that well, so I was just going off of the glitch of the numbers.
I was going to say, I'm sure you've seen the highlights.
Seen it, yeah.
And bless his heart, he's got to be the sickest man in America. Jackie Smith all by himself. Roger Staubach threw it right to him, too. It was right in the numbers. He could not hold on.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've seen that.
Of course, that's in the future. That's when he's a Cowboy. Right now, he's a Cardinal. We want him catching the ball.
I mean, I'm not a big fan of the Cowboys either, so.
Oh! I got held. Smith got held, and you see he's complaining about it, too.
Some guy did something.
Some guy.
Except
2nd down and 10.
Didn't kill 3,000 people.
Oh! Couldn't even get moving. I just got thrown backwards. Gursky, the rookie.
Sounds like a yogurt name. I don't know why. Gursky yogurt.
I don't think you got him long. I think he's only there a year or two.
Better yet, Gursky Gogurt. Uh-huh. Yep, there it is.
Oh, right.
Webb dropping the interception right in his hands.
Oh. 42-yard putt, or 42 yards out. Be a 59-yard field goal attempt. So I'm not going to try that. There's Jim Backen, who's there a long time as kicker, but it's young in his career. No, that was stupid.
Trickeration, he says.
Mal Hammock got hung out to dry.
I don't know.
See what I did there?
Uh-huh.
Oh. Oh, man, I am so tired of running by the guy. I don't know why I do that.
I don't know. I do it too, though.
I've got no control. Yeah, I know. It's not just a me thing. It just sucks. You gotta have more control.
You know it's really hard to do? Squeeze out a fart when you know you gotta poop.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, I ain't gotta go to the bathroom. I just know that I probably have around in the chamber and getting rid of that excess gas. I mean, it's not a gas-operated system, but
who you are that's watching right now, but God bless you if you stick around after that. It's first and 10 for the Giants.
Oh, King couldn't hold on.
Larry Wilson on a hit.
I don't even know what the hell I just picked.
I don't know, but you had no tight ends.
Yeah, I know. What in the hell? I don't know. The amount of weird people out there. Go, King, go.
Last night's game was, oh, I lost my viewer. Way to go. Good job. Johnny chased him away.
I must have.
Last night's game was disappointing. I was on the comeback trail, and then I let it. The only run of the whole game I let up. And power to Phantom Fighter for sticking with the run when he was struggling the whole game, didn't get anything going.
Come on, Webster, stay up, man.
He stuck with it, and then all of a sudden burst out for a huge run that just put the nail in the coffin. As the 49ers beat the Bills. That's the end of the first quarter here in New York. Let's see, 62. What are we in Yankee Stadium? The Giants leading the Cardinals 7-0.
I see your post from an hour ago regarding why am I kicking a field goal? Son of a whore! This is nonsense. Nonsense. It was not fourth down. I thought it was like third. We ain't doing that.
Any and all views represented by the John M channel are not those represented by the Vinny X Wolf channel.
True. Yes. Maybe no. We are our own independent. We are our own independent thought peoples. So if you whatever, there might be some things, most things that oh well.
Oh, thank goodness.
Okay, so I see your post there.
Where's Alex Webster?
I don't know.
There were no injuries.
No, I know he was in the game earlier. I think King's actually like the number one back right now.
He's taking over.
I think so.
Well, I noticed Prentice Scott was a starter last year for the Cardinals, and he's rated like a 68 this year.
Yeah.
John David Crow's gotten older, so.
I'm assuming based off of the video you've got posted, though, you're aware of the pay gap that's in soccer, right?
Oh yeah. They explain it. Their numbers are a little off. They're the Hodge.
Yeah, the Hodge twins. Yeah.
Yeah, their numbers are a little off, but yeah, they're aware of it. They talk about it.
like the pay gap is actually not what the women's soccer team claims it is. They're not making as much money, no, but they're actually making more money in terms of percentage.
Oh, I couldn't get running.
I mean, the men only take home 9% of their revenue, whereas the women take home 13%. But when the men bring in $6 billion or whatever revenue versus 70 million or whatever, yeah,
so
you're not
$6 billion to 123 million,
something like right. So I mean, 13% of 123 million is not going to be as much as 9% of 6 billion. But it's still more. So there's a pay gap. Sure, the men aren't making as much. I mean, well, it's astounding that they want to take a run with this stuff.
Some coalition or something donated money to the women's soccer team to try to help. 23,000 a piece, I think, which is good for them. If you want to do that, by all means. But here's what I say: by all means, let's close the pay gap. Let's make it closer. And the only way to do that is not to get legislation. It's not to have senators from West Virginia threaten to withhold federal funding from FIFA. In fact, why are we funding the World Cup?
Right, there shouldn't be.
They are a billion-dollar organization.
It's anyway, pro sports. There shouldn't be any federal funding for any of them.
Right. The way to do it is to grow soccer in America. Grow women's soccer, not just soccer, but women's soccer. They need to bring in more revenue. And I'm all for that. I'm not going to watch. I mean, I'm not a soccer fan.
Exactly. I mean,
but I'm not against the free market and anybody trying to grow their sport and increase it.
Yeah.
So, get it out there. And I think that this team could very well be the kind of team that does that. But you're not going to do it in one series.
They've got the talent. There's no doubt there to have it. They've won, what, 3 of the last 4 World Cups or whatever? So, I mean, the talent isn't in question.
I know they won 2 in a row, but I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what the actual numbers are as far as that.
But, I mean, they've got the talent, so that's not the question. They're bitching because they're not making as much as the men. Well, the thing is, and as sucky as this is to say, the world... oh, you got to be shitting me. The world has been patriarchal generally across all aspects. So... you have to accept that there might still be countries out there that aren't going to pay their females or advertise their females all that much compared to he couldn't catch it. Jesus, my chair feels like stuff all over it, but it's not going. Why is there we go.
So it's first and goal after that. Johnism.
Yes.
You heard of Maddenisms? Well, the Johnism. We're going for it on 4th down. First and goal.
Yeah. Sometimes it works.
Can I capitalize? That's the big question. Is can I capitalize? Not like that. Not getting any separation. Oh. Okay.
But so yeah, I mean, you're going to have that whole. They got to work for it in other countries. Is what it really comes out to.
So, have you any idea when the Lions game is going to be? I see it scheduled down.
I'll try to get her in the morning.
Oh, we got Blast from the Past. Don't forget tomorrow.
Yes, but seeing as there's not really much going on, me and you can get that done. I could probably crank out the Lions game.
Okay. I know Phantom was driving home. He's not watching on your channel, is he?
I don't believe so. It looks like I've only got myself as a viewer.
Yeah. He might have been my viewer, but she's totally. Come on, there's just this.
Whoa! Lynch pulling that out of the sky like it was a freaking missile.
Yeah. No, I did not capitalize. I got a first and goal from the 6, lost yard through the interception. That's the way it goes.
So.
Not used to this team. I don't know this team. The quarterback is definitely the weakest of my 4. I'm not saying that that's the reasons.
Understandable. What hell, that was almost bad.
That's a good play. Yeah, that's a good play.
That hurt a little bit.
2nd and 13.
From the, like, inch yard line. Gosh. Little bit of space.
2-yard gain. Oh, he's going. Go and hurry up. Oh, fight free.
Keep going.
Frank Gifford, oh, and 4th and 1. Here we go again.
What the hell is this shit? Okay. Yeah. We'll work with it. Oh, he dropped it.
Oh, my goodness.
My lord.
The Giants are doing everything to keep the Cardinals in the game.
Pretty much. I mean, God.
First and 10. You didn't pick up 7 yards. If we're playing a field position game, you're winning by 7 yards at a time.
It's weird. Where's Huff?
Oh, my goodness.
Sam
Well, it's a couple yards to Taz Anderson. Taz on the reception. That's a very poor Tasmanian devil.
I was a little worried there for a second.
Maybe I should do the other Taz, the Professor Taz.
Yeah, you probably got a better bet at that.
Survive if I let you. I don't remember the rest of it. Beat me if you can. Survive if I let you.
Sounds about right. One of you suckers got to come up.
Oh my goodness. Well,
I was hoping he knocked the ball out. One rush for 4 yards.
Price didn't. 3rd down and 2. NFC Semi-Pro Division, Saints beating the Falcons 30-27. Oh, right in your hands, Taz. Come on, Taz.
Have it. I don't know. What other weird things are going on in the world today?
I don't know. I'm still on vacation, so I don't watch the news as much.
I don't know. Apparently Ilhan Omar still thinks she's valid.
I don't know.
Ooh, I thought you were going to miss that.
It was close. Jim Bakken with the field goal. Stowell gets the kickoff.
Let's see if Count can make it count. Get away. He cannot.
7-3. Johnny Counts on the return. Got him for 1, 2, 3, 24 yards.
That poor square. Oh, that's an ugly truck. Somebody ruined a perfectly good square Chevy body.
Total yardage. I have 14.
Yeah.
It is after 12 midnight here on the East Coast. You are watching Sack of the Future, featuring the St. Louis Cardinals and the New York Giants, 1963.
And we are one day. Hey, wait. Wasn't Roswell in like 63 also?
No, that was like 44, 47. I see some of the memes that are popping up over the Area 51 thing.
I like the Predator
the
one.
I posted in the Stone Cold Steve Austin picture.
That was a good one, yeah.
Who's bringing the beer?
Right.
I saw one where Chuck Norris says he's in. Oh, you slid.
What? How did he slide?
I don't know.
I can never slide.
What did you mean to do? That's the real
I meant to throw it to square.
You were thinking about that square-bodied Chevy pickup truck. Oh, down at 7 in the Giants. Oh, it's a 2-minute warning. How come you lost the timeout? When did you call timeout?
I didn't, but okay. I don't know. I think maybe that, I don't know. I didn't call it 2-minute warning. Oh wait, no, I did call it timeout because I was kicking the punt.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's right. The field goal that you lined up for.
Yeah, because it's like, why am I kicking a field goal? Kill it! Kill it!
He's trying to. Charlie Killett, the rookie. Ugh.
I don't know. If I had a last name like Killett, I'd totally be trying it.
John Killett? Vinny Killett.
Too many syllables.
Phil King, 65 yards on 11 carries, 60 of them coming on one. I don't know if it was 60. It was close. It was up there.
Oh!
Oh, knocked away.
Terrible, terrible. Gifford's like, screw you guys, I'm going home. Maybe not, but
we'll be soon. Yeah, I don't know about this. We'll try it. There you go.
It's alright, you can do whatever you want that you don't know about.
Yeah. Oh, I moved away!
Touchdown! Frank Gifford.
I switched to the defender and moved away.
Yeah, I saw that. It's like, ah, damn.
And it immediately results in a touchdown, too. Oh, my goodness. And I just pounded the kicker.
Killed the kicker. Creamed him.
Samack, the former Packer, destroys the future Packer, Don Chandler. Oh, that's not good.
What's that good?
Jackie Smith picks up the squirrely punt.
Squirrely punt.
Squib punt.
Squib kick. The worm burner.
Yeah.
Cavage.
No, complete. No, that's right. Complete. We're in New York. We're in New York, so the boos or the just playing from the crowd would be good for me.
Right.
Yeah. All right, out of bounds.
He's taking a sweet time getting off the ground there.
He's a rookie. He'll learn.
Sam Huff is looking hungry. Of course, that totally didn't work. I changed him from a yellow zone to a QB zone, so that probably was why he didn't cover that middle area like that.
Yeah, that zone was wide open. And
hey, I'm guessing it's a pass.
Oh, the ball took too long to get there.
Huff almost tried to get an interception, but he couldn't quite turn around entirely, bouncing off of his shoulder.
Get in there! Bobby Joe Conrad. Now he's dancing like a fool.
He's dancing like a
Bobby
fool.
Joe. I thought it was going to be intercepted at first. Charlie Johnson, I believe that might be the first touchdown pass of the year. I don't know. I know I scored one against Dallas, but I can't remember if it was by air or by ground.
I don't know.
It might have been a throw. I don't know.
But I'm going to say that the unofficial sponsor for the second half of the game is the song from The Hobbit. Probably The Desolation of Smaug, I don't remember. But it's the one where the Misty Mountains is stuck in my head. So yeah, that's our unofficial sponsor of the second half.
Folks, please don't worry about John. We've had him tested. He's okay.
I'm just that entertaining.
19 seconds to go in the first half. We're not getting a lot of... If Phantom's trying to watch this game tomorrow on replay while at work, he's not hearing a lot about football. Oh, that's holding. Pat Fisher tackles Phil
They
King.
didn't call it.
No, they didn't. That was clear as day. I mean, even Stevie Wonder saw it. He just called to say that's holding.
That kind of sort of worked for as cheesy as it was.
No doubt.
I just realized I can't. What the hell did I just do?
I don't know. I'm not able to see your playbook. If I was, I wouldn't be losing.
I just realized you can't audible. That was retarded.
Whoa! For once, I read a screen, and I covered the screen. I'm so proud of myself.
All right.
Kind of like Megan Rapinoe. I deserve this.
Yeah, but you're supposed to drop the F-bomb about 600 times.
Yeah, well, I'm not that. When I'm angry.
I'm aware. You will like me when I'm angry.
Well, I've still got to get those videos of the pool up on YouTube.
Throw the ball! Not going to throw the ball.
Oh, and they call a timeout with 4 seconds to go. Trying to do the old score and score because they get the ball back to begin the second half.
Hells yeah!
I don't blame you. I try it all the time. It never works, but I try it all the time. It used to work in the old days. Back in like Madden 95, man, I was a master at that shit.
Listen, back in 95, we were all masters of something.
Now their own domain. Ha!
No. Catch it! Oh, he did catch it.
Yeah, you got it.
He couldn't keep going, but he caught it.
Giants 14, St. Louis Cardinals 10.
See, 95 out. Yeah. I was definitely a master in 1995.
I was 16 in single, so that's how it goes.
I was 14 in single.
We've taken a wrong turn. Let's back up.
Come on now. Our wrong turns are always involved.
Johnny counts on their turn.
We could throw in some more unofficial sponsors if we want.
Whoa! You know. He just forearmed me right back down on the ground. Counts. All right, I see how you are. I see you.
Back at 95, probably the unofficial sponsor would have been like Jenna Jameson or something.
I would have played in the state title game in 95.
Yeah, no, I was still in 95. I was still in middle school.
Not if you were 14. You should have been. I was a junior, so you should have been a freshman.
What is going on there?
Somebody's got to get him. There you go. Tittle just kind of crumbles. That's the way the Tittle crumbles.
96.
September of 1963.
Because well, you got to remember too.
You'd have been.
I was held
13,
back. Right, I was held back from.
When did you graduate high school?
I graduated in 2000.
So you're 3 years behind me. So yeah, you'd have been an 18.
Right, I should have graduated in 99. However, apparently, not knowing the difference between shears and that was an interception.
Come on, Stacy. Come on, Stacy. Oh,
that was a crazy dive. But yeah, apparently not knowing the difference
interception. But again, because the camera angle changes, because the camera angle turns, I was not able to keep momentum going. And speaking of that, Madden 19 today, my son and I started a dynasty with this 1970 rosters that Kappa Classics did. I was playing a game and I was winning quite handily, and the opponent went for a 2-point conversion. The camera, when the ball was kicked, the camera turned like it does on kickoff.
Right.
Couldn't see anything. I had no idea what was happening because the camera was downfield.
Nuts.
Yeah. So EA Sports, the onside kick, it's right in 18. Camera does not turn. It's wrong in 19. Hopefully it's fixed for 20. That was bad.
EA Sports, you can eat the from under.
You can do better, EA Sports. Oh, let's talk. All right, EA Sports. Today the ratings came out from Madden. Now they gave out the 4.99s the other day, but the ratings came out today. That's intercepted. And of course, as always, these entitled NFL players are complaining about their ratings.
Of course they are.
In fact, at one point, Keenan Allen, of the Chargers, is boycotting Madden this year.
That's good.
You do realize that ratings are editable, right?
Yes.
Keenan Allen, if you think you are better than you are, you can edit that.
Well, I would just argue that, if you're really worried about your ratings in a damn video game, you've got bigger problems.
Holding! Come on, that's holding.
Should have at the least been PI.
Yeah.
Because he threw his arm in front of him.
Giants are getting all the calls. Tom Brady's not born yet, so why Tittle's getting all the calls.
Yeah, the big difference though is Tittle wasn't overrated.
Tittle was that generation's Jim Kelly. He went all the time to the title game.
Yeah, but
he wasn't like one of my favorites, Jim Kelly. He didn't win.
He wasn't overrated and held up by other players who were better than him.
We're never going viral.
No, because we're anti-patriots, NFL-wise.
And I was going to say, whoa, wait a minute here now.
And we're conservative and patriotic. Yeah, no. Yeah, well, actually, we got to correct that a little bit. We're right-leaning, constitutional, conservative type individuals. Or at least for myself, I can speak anyway.
I only have 14 rushing yards.
I have 74. I can give you a few.
Yeah, well, I was on my way to having a really good game with Elijah Pitts the other day, and you injured him. Last night, Cookie ripped off on his first play. He went 30 yards, and second play fumbled.
Ooh,
That was dangerous. But again, it's why Tittle. He doesn't get hurt.
No, he plays with breaking feet. Or broken feet, yes.
Breaking feet.
But, yeah.
I got a Twitter reply the other day.
Whoa.
Oh, I thought that was a fumble. I got a Twitter reply the other day. Completely forgot that you were on Twitter. You replied to something I said.
Yes.
And I'm like, Johnny Five Alive. And it said, just follow him at Johnny Five Alive. It had it said that somebody else that I know, from a little town up by you, liked you or followed you as well. So
yeah.
Like, who the hell is? Ooh, the Hall of Famer Larry Wilson. I'm like, who the hell is Johnny Five Alive? And then a process of elimination, I figured out it was you.
Yeah. Not that I'm on Twitter all that often, but
I check it every now and then. I'm always replying to celebrities, just seeing if I can get into social media arguments with people. Nobody knows.
I got the most famous person I've ever gotten into an argument with on Twitter, which I can't really say. Famous is like objective, I guess, or subjective. I don't know. Either way, the most famous individual I've gotten into an argument on Twitter was Panzer, who was a gamer chick, and it was regarding guns. Now she's kind of fallen off of her popularity lately because I don't know exactly, but she was sitting there trying to argue with me about guns and gun rights and whatnot, and she clearly didn't know anything about the subject, and it's like you're just embarrassing yourself here. It's like, educate yourself on gun laws, and then maybe you'll understand that a little bit more. But I mean, from what I understand, she's from like the Utica area, and then moved out to California after she got married and all that crap. And she was big into World of Warcraft and all that stuff. So that's why I followed her on Twitter. But then she started having to jump in, and like most liberals that don't know anything about guns, I had to put her 2 cents in.
Taz Anderson.
And one of the tweets she said, I forget exactly what it was, but it was right after the Orlando nightclub shooting there or whatever.
The Pulse nightclub?
Yeah. And she started...
49 victims gunned down in stupidity, but nothing to do with
gun laws. Right. And she started chiming in about gun laws and how this should have done this or that didn't. If, you know, it's like, no, stop, learn.
Oh.
Huff gets in there and crunches you. 4th and 11.
Now
Vinny could take the lead here. But I mean, she actually ended up blocking me on Twitter. It was kind of funny.
Nope.
Oh yeah, no, that's in.
Well, it is. It curled back in.
Well,
great. I haven't had any. So Jim Backen with a 40-yard field goal, and the Cardinals have taken a slight 16-14 lead with 3:06 to go in the third. Nobody's got into arguments with me. I once got a tweet from Judd Hirsch, who's basically put me in his mentions as I opened up my Twitter and found out I was being followed by Vinnie Vincent. And then I was disappointed to find out it wasn't that Vinnie Vincent. I was like, right. Oh, thanks. No, I don't spell my name with an IE.
No. But
other than that, I've been followed temporarily once by Peyton Royce from the WWE, but apparently she's seen some like tweets and unfollowed me. Also by Jenna Jameson, believe it or not. I was temporarily followed by Jenna Jameson, who is a conservative, but she also unfollowed me. I don't know. I mentioned Peyton Royce and got unfollowed. I did not mention Jenna Jameson.
Right.
But I am followed by Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.'s niece, Alveda King.
Right.
I'm mispronouncing her name, and I apologize for that, but she follows me. So that's about the most famous follower I have right now.
Yeah, no, I'd have to go through and look and see exactly who's following me. That's not somebody I actually know.
Here's the weird thing about that is I have 56 followers, so by no means am I going viral or anything like that. But I'll get notifications that I got a new follower, and I stay at 56.
Right.
So I'll look through and see, because I have a couple of liberal friends who follow me, to see if they finally deleted me, and no, they did not. I honestly believe that my numbers are being kept at 56, and I can't get past that because of some of the stuff I do.
That's possible, because, I mean, Twitter did get in trouble for doing that, actually.
Yeah.
And just because they got in trouble doesn't mean they're not still doing it. You know?
Well, I mean, who's it going to hurt when they're doing it to me? I mean,
right.
I'm a guy with 56 followers on Twitter.
Exactly.
And 186 subscribers on YouTube, and I'm probably going to lose a bunch after this video.
Oh well. I don't worry too much about what other people think when they don't actually do any research, you know?
Nobody ever said we're going to get rich on this series anyway.
Oh, hell no. I work for a living in a nuclear power plant with a bunch of ungrateful individuals.
Oh, we've been eating the nuclear power plant too much. Oh, come on. Receipt?
Yes. And, yeah, no.
Yeah, you rolled over on top of me. So I fought back to get the lead, and then it's gone with one drive. Ain't that the way?
Something like that. We got to make it more interesting.
Just going for it. Well, it would make it a 6-point game instead of a 5-point game. So mathematically, this doesn't make a lot of sense, but whatever.
Throw the ball. What the heck?
It's a 4-point game. So.
Oh, you shoosh. We'll keep this going.
It's a battle.
It is indeed.
After the first drive and Thornton. Not sure. Again, when I'm doing human receiver games, which is all I've done this season, I don't have a computer in front of me, so I'm not as familiar with the Cardinals roster. You'll have to, if you're a Cardinal fan and you're watching this, you'll have to forgive me for not knowing who Thornton is. The first Cardinals game against the computer will be week 8, so it'll be a while. Actually, in week 3, I play the Bills. I'll have the laptop in front of me there because it'll be a simulation game.
He tripping over his own guy.
Oh!
Did it give you the option for the recovery?
Yeah, no, I was fighting for it though, but I didn't see anything pop. I never do. I don't know if that. I didn't even know that was a thing.
Yeah, that little arrow that points like down or up every now and then. You'll see like a little gray arrow pointing up or down. Yeah. If you throw the right stick in the direction, it'll go green, and it's your recovery.
Are you kidding me? They're down in 1.
Dun dun dun.
Having to fight for every little inch because he won't. There was no reason to drop that pass.
That's what she
Randall.
said.
Okay, I'm not sure that's what you. I'm not sure that's what it means. What you think it means in that context?
Probably not, but
Bobby Joe Conrad coming through. That's my man right there.
C. Johnson. I work with a C. Johnson.
I don't see Johnson. I'm wearing pants.
Yeah.
And we've reached the end of the third quarter with the New York Football Giants. Well, I guess they're the only in '63. They're the only Giants.
Yeah,
leading the St. Louis Football Cardinals 20-16.
Yeah, I was gonna say, when did the San Francisco Giants come into play?
The Dodgers and Giants, I believe, they moved in the late '50s.
Right, and didn't the Dodgers move and become the Giants, and then the Dodgers were recreated or whatever? Or no,
there was a Brooklyn Dodgers and a New York Giants.
That's right.
And they became the Los Angeles Dodgers and the San Francisco Giants.
Yeah,
that was again another wide open pass. Having to fight for everything, man.
So many New York teams back in the day.
Well, there were 3, and then the New York Mets, when they were created, actually took the colors of the Dodgers and Giants and combined them to get their uniforms.
Did you know that the Syracuse Sky Chiefs got bought out by the Mets and are now the Mets AAA team? It's kind of disappointing because I like the Mets, or I don't like the Mets. But I like the Syracuse Sky Chiefs.
Oh my goodness, what a play! Bobby Joe Conrad coming back with the ball actually loses the first down. For once, he's able to actually turn upfield, which is rare in Madden.
Shake us,
first down back. Not only that, but Charlie Johnson scrambling. I believe it was 75 was coming in on him. A blocker came up and helped. How about that?
Yeah, right.
For breaking news. There's a pass to the rookie Graham Barrel, and the whistle blows before he's tackled, but it's a completion. Second down and 2, 7:07 to go in the game. Tomorrow morning, blast from the past to the third of the divisional playoff games, the Canton Bulldogs and the Buffalo All-Americans. And Johnson sacked. Third down and 7.
We need a little bit more AC/DC in that whole Hell's Bells. Actually,
that's MetLife Stadium, so.
Yeah.
This is 63, there'd be no AC/DC.
Shh. We're giving the old people some good music. You got it.
Jackie Smith with a first down. Charlie Johnson is 18 of 32. Dick Pessanen with the tackle.
Peth.
Oh, I saw a hole, but from behind Dick Modzelewski makes the tackle on triplet. It is 2nd down and 8. Been no running game from the Cardinals. 15 or 16 total yards. Mainly because I haven't been able to get anything going on the 3 or 4 times I have run. And that's that.
Pretty much.
Pass complete to triplet. Oh, and his legs are taken out from him. That play was called the China Special.
China Special.
I'm not sure. I've never seen that play.
Sesame chicken on the sideline for it.
Johnson completes the triplet for 6 yards. It's 3rd and 2 with 5:11 to go.
Not tactical.
33 passes to 7 rushes. Boy, I'm really even on this team. Oh my goodness. Thornton on the receptions with a player I didn't know his name. Oh, he just threw the ball at a Giant too.
Oh, he's gonna get hit. He's gonna get hit hard.
1st and goal at the 4. Gursky with the tackle.
Gursky's yogurt. He starts a yogurt stand after this game. Maybe not, but in this world he does. Sam Huff.
Got off the head for 1 yard. Well, if I do that 4 times in a row, I'll score.
In theory.
1st and goal at the 4. It's now 2nd and goal at the 3.
Looks like the defense in press coverage here.
Oh,
is that in?
No.
No. How is that not in?
I don't think he was able to. I don't think he was able to make a football move in the art. But then again, did he have possession in the end zone? Did the ball work to play?
I don't know, but my quarterback is all of a sudden red after that play.
Yeah, I think he got hit. Or he was damn close to getting hit. Sam Huff was coming after his ass. Whoa, I got a little too close.
Well, we'll get half a yard. We'll take it.
Something like that.
We've burned a lot of time off the clock. Now 3:21 to go in the game. Oh, and then I lose yards. 4th and goal from 2. I know with the timeouts and everything, I should really kick the field goal. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Alright. We're going to kick the field goal.
Well, it'll put you down by 1 if you get it.
Yep. But then I got to play defense, so.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. To the right hash, a bit of a tight angle, and his kick is good.
Oh, it was 20-19.
All right, so this one's now back within a field goal, and if anybody tells you they see how this one's going to end, I'd have to say they're probably lying, Charles.
Oh.
Oh, turn back upfield, man. I just needed you to go to the left a little bit.
1st and 10.
So much for that severe ass whooping that you were expecting.
Your gameplay helps. No offense.
Yeah.
Going for it on 4th down when you're on your own 2-yard line helps.
Yeah, no. I mean, It is what it is. Yeah, and I accept that. I mean,
the problem is I didn't take advantage. I didn't score.
Yeah.
Had that first and goal from the 6 and didn't score.
I mean, it is what it is. Cut upfield. Yeah. But,
Phil King on the rush. She's over 100 yards now. 102 yards for Phil King.
I was
makes the
watching. What the hell was that? Oh, the Dude Perfect dudes, right? And they had a video for Madden stereotypes, and one popped up was the guy that goes for it on 4th down every time. I'm like, yeah, that's me. Or the doesn't punt guy. I forget exactly what they called him.
Oh, wouldn't that have been nice if the other guy wasn't being blocked? He could have picked it off.
Yeah. Oh, gosh, we're getting down to a real grinder here. I should probably not be going for it. Yeah. Oh, it is going to be interesting.
You'll probably make it just because. Why are you making all these moves, Joe Rob?
What is he doing?
Yes!
Oh, I couldn't get away from my own guy.
Luke Owens.
That's all right.
Owens with the...
Tittle was dancing with his own lineman who was blocking somebody.
Yeah. Oh, I couldn't get through. I thought for a second there I was going to get through. And the Giants are going to, understandably, use their timeouts.
Yeah. Because even a field goal would be kind of detrimental for me.
It'll be 3rd down and 1 with 1:41 to go from the 7-yard line. Conrad on the reception, but he could not get the first down, which actually is okay as long as I get it on this play.
Right. Gosh, this is going to be interesting. Oh, just let him in, that's it.
Okay, so triplet scores on this former team, and now let's do the math here.
Well, you're up by 5. If you go for 2, you get 2 7.
7.
No, yeah. So.
Yeah. 7 is better than 6. 5 and 6 are basically the same, though. They still lose with
pretty much.
Oh,
incomplete. Right.
He was a guy. He didn't throw to the guy I hit.
Right.
Which is fine because the button I hit was actually covered. But there was a guy there. Why didn't he try for it?
I don't know. That was weird.
Yeah.
All right, 77 yards.
77 yards, 1st and 10. 1:34 to go.
1 timeout.
Y. Tittle is a legend. The legend of Y. Tittle is second to last season here in the NFL, so still got it.
Yeah, well, don't feed him after midnight and don't get him wet. So
I just got a trophy. Lockdown corner. I don't know how I got that trophy. I play defensive end.
Right.
And now I got another trophy, not OP. What does not OP mean?
I forget. I've gotten it before. You'll have to look at them later.
Not offensive pass interference?
No, overpowered or something like that. It means you got like a cycle of some type or another. Hold on to it.
Oh, he
Good
holds
stuff.
on.
And he's in bounds.
Why is the defense auto flipped when I haven't even picked it yet?
I don't know.
Oh, and he catches that one. Oh.
We'll take our time with this one and really focus on getting down here.
Minute 8 to go. He's down to the 25. No more timeouts for the Giants. Need an interception because that will end the game. Jerry Stovall on the tackle. Phil King up the middle, but he's hit, gains a yard.
Oh!
Knocked down by
Deflected
Don
at
Owens.
the line.
3rd down and 10. 52 seconds ago. We're
That
at
was
24.
That was a good
Don
play.
Owens, and that was a computer. That was a computer. That wasn't.
Yeah, that was a good play. You needed that.
Yeah, I did.
Because the guy I was throwing to was
Owens
wide the
brothers.
fuck open.
The Owens brothers, Luke coming up with a sack on the last drive. Don getting a deflection on this drive. The 2 Owens in the middle. Oh, right in his Jimmy Hill's hands, but he can't catch it. It's 4th down. The interception was dropped. Why would I go with a safety blitz on 4th down? Come on.
You know you want to.
I really don't.
But you really do. Come on.
In the end zone.
Oh
my goodness, what a game.
Oh, damn.
Because I don't think this bodes well for Blast from the Pastures. My Buffalo All-Americans are probably going down now. Oh, John, what a game.
That was crazy.
Cardinals needed this with the 49ers getting to 2-0. Charlie Johnson just kneels it.
Yeah, you don't got to do anything else. You got barely like a half-second difference on the clock.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was crazy. I thought that other guy was going to catch that ball in the end zone. Well, very good, very good.
I would have been kicking myself for the dropped interception the play before, but yet I didn't want to switch to him because my luck, I would have switched and moved just a half a second, and you would have scored a touchdown anyway. And that is the end of the ball game from Yankee Stadium in Bronx. It is St. Louis 25, New York 20. Thanks for joining us on Sack to the Future. Tomorrow night, look on the Phantom Fighter channel for the Bears. Tomorrow morning, Blast in the Past, and maybe Sam Hunt's got them all on. Maybe the Lions and the semi-pro Carolina Panthers on the John M channel. Until then, I'm Vinny Vincent.
And yeah, I'm me.
He's John M. Here's the highlights. Mel Triplett's touchdown. Or Bill Triplett. Sorry, Bill Triplett. Phil King, that's the one where you rolled in on. Actually, there it's more clear. On the other angle, it looked like you rolled in on me. Touchdown to Gifford. Phil King, that one. I thought you scored that on the first drive. I'm like, this is going to be a long game.
Yeah,
Giants had more rush yards, more pass yards. Turnovers were even.
Yeah. It's usually lopsided one way or another.
Yeah. Well, for us to only have 4 total between the two of us. But let me end my broadcast now. All right, mine's done.
I suppose I should probably shut mine off then.